How's it going, everyone? I finally got my hands on the Drop Attack Stadium set a few months after its release, but it's courtesy of the Walmart sales that's going on right now. So it's about half off, online only, but I think the sale will be ending very soon. So those of you who haven't been able to get one or might need another one, highly recommend that you go ahead and pick it up now. Because I think we only have like 1 or 2 days left. But this is something that I've been wanting for a while. Obviously, you know how I feel about Impact Drake. Finally getting a Hasbro release, but we also have Hover Wyvern, of course, the green Pringle star of the show here. Took everybody by surprise when it dropped, and I'm seeing everybody using it in events and tournaments. It's kind of outclassed by Shark Scale at this point, but it's still really solid. So, very happy to finally have this set for myself, see Hover Wyvern in person. Comes with the two crappy-ass proto launchers, of course, Hasbro. But the interesting thing about this one is, this is the, I forgot what they called it, but this is a stadium that was introduced in the anime in Season 2, which I think they just introduced it in the English dub, or might be very soon. No, I think, yeah, in the English dub, that episode already aired. But, like I said, that's not really, the stadium is interesting, that's not really why we're here. Let's take a look at the parts for the two bays. Of course, we have Impact Drake, 960 Low Rush. And for Hover Wyvern, they changed Wyvern from a stamina type to a defense type, giving it 385 and Needle. Very unfortunate that 385 is introduced in Hasbro on this release when we have a Night Mail set coming out soon. I think it's coming out this week, if I'm not mistaken. Also on Walmart. But, I mean, Hover Wyvern isn't, it's not a bad release to introduce a new part on, I guess. And it is its own color anyway, so I guess that doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, let's get into this unboxing. Just go ahead and slide it out. And, okay, it was hiding underneath. These are the instructions. Let's throw that away. Here's the stadium itself. Here's a look on the inside. The box that we got the clips here. We have the bays and the launchers. Don't really need the launchers, of course, but here is Impact Drake. So this will be my 4th Impact Drake now. Can't have enough of those. And we have Hover Wyvern. It honestly looks really nice in person. I know the camera isn't going to pick it up very well. The stadium itself is not put together. It is rather unfortunate. It does seem kind of cheap because of the way that they have the plastics. And of course the XTREME line or accelerator rail is integrated into the plastic. It's molded in there. I hope Takara Tomy kind of releases their own version of it that's a little higher quality. So far they have released pretty much everything Hasbro has put out. I mean, not the Bucket Stadium, but they have like their own versions, so all the Hasbro exclusive bays at least now have their own Takara Tomy release, so hopefully that might happen. We'll see. So here's Impact Drake out of the package. Brand new Impact Drake blade. Haven't seen one of these in a while. It's got the Hasbro QR code on the back. I'm going to get my scale real quick so we can weigh these. Here's the Ratchet 960. Of course in that black and blue color. One of the best Ratchets, if not the best Ratchet in the game. And the bit Low Rush. A lot of people prefer regular rush, but I really love low rush just because of its lower center of gravity and it doesn't kind of wobble or like tilt over at the end of battle as easily as regular rush. As for the weight, let's go ahead and see 38.9. Okay, so the first blade that I use in events, the one that I mainly use right now, is 38.8. And I have a second one that I've opened already, which is 39.1. So this is in the middle. This is a very good weight. Like almost, it's like 0.07, just short of 39. So that's very good. And here's Impact Drake fully assembled. Very nice bay, very hard hitter. Kind of a glass cannon because of the rubber, draining a lot of its stamina. So you do need to wear it down a bit for it to be a little more consistent, have better recoil. But it is my favorite bay of the generation, so I'm very used to it. And here is the other star of the show, Hover Wyvern. Take a look at this yellow needle, nothing too special. I use high needle only on Silverwolf, but that's about it. I don't really use needle or high needle otherwise. Not very many people do, but if you can find something that works with it, then go for it, honestly. 385, not a fan of these ratchets. That's all I'll say about it. And here is the Hover Wyvern blade. Of course, we got that oblong shape. Look at the side profile here. This thing is so weird. But it is very good for attack. And here's the underside, of course, with the QR code. But the motif, I do like the Wyvern Gale motif a little bit better. But the shape of the blade is really cool. And here it is fully assembled. 385 needle. So it is classified as a defense type, but of course we know that competitively it's way better suited for attack. So let's do some test battles, some test launches. But before we do that, let me weigh this thing real quick. So I've seen that it's around 35, yeah, it's 35.3. So it is not very heavy, but the weight doesn't matter as much as the shape in this case. Let's do some test launches with Hover Wyvern. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Very stable and steady here. Oh, okay. Yeah, the shape doesn't really lend well to the stability here. This is an interesting bay, I'm not gonna lie. Even in its stock combo. It is tall, but I think it can use that to its advantage in this kind of stadium. So let's go ahead and launch Impact Drake, even though I already know how that performs. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, okay. Now let's go ahead and do a couple test battles. Very interested to see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Shoot. Immediate extreme finish. All right. Didn't even use the accelerator rail that time. All right, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Hasbro stadium. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I don't like that there are 2 other pockets in the back. But I'm also launching at a very weird angle, so that's entirely my fault. My dog wants out of the room. She's so nosy. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. I forgot. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. that is one thing that I don't... Oh, Wyvern just burst in my hand. Pause. That's one thing I don't like about the smaller stadiums. It is a lot easier to just self-KO like that. And of course, the angle at which I'm on... Let me try to get a better angle. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! There we go. Much better launch. Oh, okay. Quite a few videos I've seen of people unboxing this thing that has happened. So yeah, that's going to be a tie, I guess. Not really counting points for this, but just see how they perform. Oh, a bit burst, alright. Yeah, 385 is not doing Wyvern any favors, especially in a stadium like this. Might test this out in my regular stadium, actually. But I do want to see a little bit more of the extreme dashes here. Okay, good hit. Good hit from impact. Perfect! Damn! Alright, so yeah, that's a perfect example of the main gimmick of the stadium. And of course you have the inclining extreme line here. The bay drops down into the center, that's why it's called the drop attack. And that was a perfect, clean, extreme finish from Impact Drake. Now let's go ahead and switch gears into the Takatomi Stadium, because I want to see how Wyvern performs in this on its stock combo as well. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Alright, that was kind of a snipe shot, but whatever. Oh, my bad. Ooh, okay, good hit. I think Wyvern burst, yeah, it bit burst already, but... Ah, but the bit held on till the end there. Alright. Let's go one more round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Go shoot! Oh, and it came back. Alright. Wyvern is fighting for its life right now. Is it gonna win? Is it gonna get it? Oh, it just barely got it. Wyvern just barely eked that one out. Alright, let's go one more round. Jeez. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Let's shoot! Oh, it loves doing that. Oh, but impact is stabilized enough. Interesting how on this, even this kind of combo, it just comes back out of the pocket. I like that. Alright, last round for real this time. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Ooh, good hit. Wyvern's defending now. And impact goes down. Yeah, I can see why everybody loves this thing. I'm going to be doing some combo testing for it. I think I already have a couple of combos in mind that I want to try out. Probably take to a tournament. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Look forward to some battles with Hover Wyvern here in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later, Bladers.